significant cash compensation. Call us at 800-861-0368. Our experienced attorneys will fight to get you the compensation you deserve, and you pay nothing unless we get a recovery in your favor. Time is limited to file a claim, so call us now at 800-861-0368. Operators are standing by 24/7, so don't wait. 800-861-0368. That's 800-861-0368. Again, 800-861-0368.
Are you working way too hard for way too little? There's never been a better time to consider a career in IT. You could enjoy a recession-resistant career in a rewarding field with plenty of growth opportunities and often flexible work environments. Go to My Computer Career and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new career in months, not years. Take classes online or on campus, and financial aid is available to qualified students, including the GI Bill. Now is the time. mycomputercareer.edu.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
When you're rolling Charmin, I'm just off on the party. This is more, so roll it back, everybody. Charmin's irresistibly soft and hella nice. Our grip is always soft. It's our party vibe. So our chicks feel fly. So everybody wanna touch the sky.
Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
Back to the music
This
fast.
is a Wilson Phillips presentation of 102.3 The River, WLHM Logansport. Lewis Cass Kings basketball in the IHSAA Semi-State Basketball Tournament at Logansport's Berry Bowl. This broadcast is presented by the Mike Anderson Auto Group, Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine, Broadway Broadband, powered by Miami Cass REMC, the Johnson Agency, Coca-Cola, North Central Outdoor Power, Tark's Pizza, Community State Bank, B&S Excavating, Logansport Savings Bank, Homestead Realty Group, Straight Cut Tree Service, and Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Let's start the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show. To the Berry Bowl, here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Logansport High School and the Berry Bowl. It is semi-state action time in the 2A class, and we've already got game number one under our belt. Two high-octane offenses as Fort Wayne Blackhawk defeated Gary 21st Century 88-82. That's right, 88-82 to final in a wild game in which the Blackhawks led the entire way. As again, they move on to the championship game, and they will get the winner of this one, the Wapahani Raiders and the Lewis Cass Kings, as the Kings come in here at 19-7 on the season. Wapahani comes in at 21-5. Glad you could join us here this morning. Grant Davis along with Dirk Taco. Dirk's been with you the whole way, so I'm glad he allowed me back in because I did ask permission, so I don't want you to think I just bust back in. Dirk, I just want to verify I did ask permission because you've been on a great run. This Kings team has played some outstanding basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. The first thing, we're happy to have you back, so I don't have to do any more play-by-play. But, you're right. The Kings have been on the run. Obviously, end of the season is when you want to get hot, and we've seen that here. Obviously, we started out the path, went to Rochester for the sectional, where we beat Pioneer, beat Rochester, and then beat Wabash for the championship. Last weekend, went for the regional, went to North Judson, had to play North Judson at North Judson. So, just a little bit there, kind of against us. And, we come out in the second half and played one heck of a game. So we'll see what we have, in the tank still for today.
Again, Wapahani comes in here at 21-1 and the Kings at 19-7. Let's go ahead and take our first time out here in the pregame show. Kings and the Raiders getting ready to hook it up here in game number 2 of the 2A Semi-State. We'll be back right after this.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad Carl started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. Lewis Cass Kings basketball. And the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show continues. Back to Grant and Dirk.
Well, as we draw near to tip-off here in the Class 2A semi-state here from the Berry Bowl in Logansport, and a wild first game. Weather's wild. I mean, it's a crazy thing, and maybe that means a time for the Kings to pull off an upset. As Wapahani 25-1, they lost their opening game against Muncie Central, and now have run off 25 straight games. And what better way for us to fit their season, Dirk, than to finish and end with a loss for Wapahani? Am I on good track yet?
Yeah, that'd be huge.
Okay, all right.
And I mean, the good thing about it, we're playing in Logansport.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's a home game for us, obviously, because it is not. However, we have played here many times. I mean, a lot of these other teams, this is their first, well, I'm not going to say their first time in the gym. They came this week in practice.
Right.
However, it's almost like these rims are, they're, I don't want to say they're hard to shoot on, but they are.
Well, it's just a different background than most gyms
Right.
that a 2A school is going to go to. They're not going to go to a deep background, as you
Right.
say, just a different look.
Yep. And so, hopefully, by us being close to home here, obviously, hopefully we have a huge crowd as we see it kind of filling in now.
Yeah, we do.
So, I mean, just having some support here, will be huge for these boys.
Well, again, the Kings, you mentioned on it, we were before the game here talking, this Kings team finding some key shots, right moments, and that's where during the season, we thought this team could be where we're at right now. But boy, there was many moments in the season. We didn't think we were going to be able to get here. We thought, I think we knew we were a sectional champ team for sure. Didn't know who you'd play in the regional, so can you compete at regional? We think we can compete at that. Did we know we were going to win it? But this time, the Kings have really delivered. And as you mentioned, big shots at big times from kids that you got to have it every game.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, obviously, we're still getting the leadership from Tyson Good, from Luke Chambers. But as it goes on, they're getting a lot of attention. So we need other guys to kind of step up. And we're seeing that from Hayden McLean, LJ Hillis, and also Keaton Llewellyn coming off the bench now. I mean, those three guys have made a huge difference in this little run that we've played. I mean, Hayden McLean has hit some big-time threes in some crunch time when we needed it. We might not have been down, but we just haven't scored for a while. We're starting to lose the lead. He comes down and hits a huge three. I mean, his percentage right now has to be high. He needs to shoot the ball more.
Again, this King team rolls in here 19-7 on the season, looking for win number 20. It would be a big one. It would shoot them in to the semi-state championship game here tonight at the Berry Bowl. Let's go ahead and take our second time out as, again, we draw closer to tip-off between the Wapahani Raiders and your Lewis Cass Kings.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola.
Turk's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Turk's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Turk's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan. Good luck, Kings.
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. BNS Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass Kings student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings! Lewis Cass Kings basketball. And the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show continues. Back to Grant and Dirk.
Back here at the Logansport High School Berry Bowl as both teams continue to warm up here for today's ball game. As again, this King team at 19-7 on the season, taking on Wapahani at 25-1, and they will get the winner. I shouldn't say that. The winner will get the Fort Wayne Blackhawk. Well, struggle right there. Fort Wayne Blackhawk. They win 88-82 over Gary 21st Century. So it's going to be interesting to see this combination of teams, because the first game we saw today, I mean, a whole nother level of athletes were on the floor for both ball clubs. So one of these teams is going to have a tussle here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that game one, we just saw just athlete after athlete after athlete. And, I mean, up and down the court, lots of points scored, lots of shots going up. And just, I mean, it was fun to watch. And, I mean, just getting to the rim. And just, you know, the amount of athletes out there was unreal. So, yeah, whoever wins this game is going to have their hands full. That's for sure. Hopefully it will be the Kings that we watch tonight.
Well, this is one of those games for us. Obviously, Coach has watched a whole bunch of ball games of these guys. But for us, you don't really know what you're going to get. And as the kids watching, you don't know any of these kids, a lot of the others. So it's going to be interesting to see the start of this game. To me, you saw in the first game, Fort Wayne Blackhawk, I think they were down 11-2 to start, and it's one of those you got to get used to their play as you just got to get used to their style. You know, you don't know what, you know, you've got to get used to the speed, whatever it might be. You've got to try to figure out, you know, what do we got to do and how do we adjust? We know Coach has talked about it all week, but how do you make those adjustments?
Yeah, and I mean, the boys that, you know, they got their little report. They've already scouted. Well, we got some power issues going on.
We got power issues, I guess, here. So, not really sure.
I don't want him to unplug us.
I will say we still have power. I don't know what they have.
You know, what we're going to see from Wapahani, and, you know, we're going to see a lot of threes. We're going to see a lot of threes from them. And all season, you know, we've kind of had trouble, I guess, defending the three. And
Hey, it wasn't us, by the way. It was the guy that beside us. When he left, he unplugged everybody.
Okay, good.
Wasn't me, so it's but anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
And so, we're going to have to really defend the 3-point line tonight. I'm sitting here watching them warm up, and it's 3 after 3 after 3 after 3.
Yeah, so talk about that. You might have been. I apologize. I was trying to figure out what was going on over here. What does the Kings got to do different to defend that 3? Is it more of being aware of where that guy's at when he doesn't have the ball, or you've got to close out better? We hear Coach talk about closing out. What's the difference this Kings got to make an adjustment and make an adjustment in a hurry?
I think on that, everybody has to do their job. They have to guard their guy, because what gets you in trouble is when you get one guy kind of beat off the dribble.
Yeah.
So now someone else has to come help.
Right.
Well, then ultimately that's going to leave somebody open. And so back to the beginning there, everybody needs to guard their guy and can't let him get by. And I'm not saying that's going to happen 100% of the time. I know it's not.
Right.
But for the most part, everybody has to do their job. They have to do their role.
Well, this Kings team got a task today, 25-1. Wapahani upcoming here as both teams have left the court as we get again closer to tip-off here for tonight. Can I do this afternoon yet? I haven't got there yet, have I?
I don't even know what time
it's 11:50. I keep wanting to say this afternoon.
I'm going to say this morning.
I know. You need to say this morning, but I get tight on those minutes and stuff. But again, this Kings team comes in here at 19-7, and what a season it has been for the Kings. And after that about first half of the season, I think you really felt it was last year 2.0. Really felt the same, that the Kings couldn't beat the teams that were really good. They didn't get beat by the bad teams. You just kind of beat who you were supposed to beat. You just felt like you were just stuck. And give credit, because I know Coach Johnson, he's an old school kind of coach. He is not easy on these kids. A lot of parents don't like it, but I mean, he gets the best out of these guys. I know some of the players don't like it, but you go back, we honored that 2003 team. Trust me, Basil Mulby wasn't fun to play for. But, I mean, when you get success and you're winning, and that's what the Kings have been doing the last 2 seasons, have been winning basketball games, at some point you got to buy in.
Absolutely, and I mean, that's what we're seeing right now here at the end of the season. And we got there in the first tournament, in the sectional. I saw it last week in the regional. We get down a little bit, and I can see it on these kids' faces. They don't want this to be the end. And I mean, we just take it to a whole different level. It's like, we played not very well last week in the second quarter. We only had 3 points from one shot. So we head into halftime, I would say down 8, 7, somewhere around there, and we come out in the second half and we look like an absolute whole different team. And it's like, you could just kind of, just their body language, their faces, it's like, we're not done.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the buy-in, and that this group that he has on the floor right now, that's what they have, and that's what makes this little Kings team pretty special for what we got going on right here.
Well, it makes you easy to cheer for. I mean, you got those guys that face a little adversity and come back, makes them easier to cheer for. And as I said, it's been a good run, and as I said, you're hoping today you're spoiling a lot of spring break trips.
Yep,
is what you're hoping that this Kings team is going to play a little bit later here tonight, as both teams have returned to the floor. We'll go ahead and take our final break here on the Mike Anderson pregame show. When we come back, we'll get some starting lineups for this ball game tonight. Is again Wapahani 25-1, the Lewis Cass Kings 19-7. We'll be back right after this.
At Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in downtown Logansport, you can trust our team to provide the best service and selection with a one-stop full-service dealership destination for drivers throughout the area. With a large selection of well-known American automotive brand names, we've got what you're looking for. Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, downtown Logansport.
Community State Bank opened for business in May of 1930 in Royal Center. Over the years, we have grown to 4 offices. Our commitment to you is to build a trusted relationship and to provide the products and services you need to realize your financial dreams. Community State Bank in Royal Center, 12 Mile, Kewanna and Walton. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net. Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We're supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. Go Kings! This concludes the Mike Anderson Auto Group pregame show. Get ready for the tip-off of Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River, WLHM, Logansport. Back to the gym for the play-by-play. Here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
As we wind down the clock here on the pregame here of warm-ups, we get set. Yeah, I want to thank you, especially for filling in. And thanks to Carl Eshelman stepping in, helping you out. Darren Jones, I know throughout the season helped out, so I want to thank those
and
guys.
Mike Montgomery.
Mike Montgomery. Oh, can't forget Mike. All stepping in and filling in for me throughout the year. Sorry I had to miss so many. I tried. I know. I tried every single week.
And I mean, the listeners are happy to have you back, too, because my play-by-play.
But here's what I'm going to tell you what. My mother, probably listening right this second, she's a critiquer. I mean, she'll grade you. She grades you out. And every week, better. I mean, you're getting better. Here's what you know what she loved?
No.
Your excitement. You were fired up, and when we get that big shot, it's exciting. I love it. And I got to listen. My son Grady, he called us, must have been the championship regional, and he called us, and he's listening on the radio wherever he was at, and I got to listen. I was listening to you fired off, and I'm like, we're getting ready to win, because I could tell, and that's where most people tune in with us. They know we're winning or losing pretty quick with me. Yeah. I'm not very good at hiding, what happens. So
we're Cass guys, though.
We are definitely Cass guys. So thank you to all those guys helping covering me this season as we get ready here for this semi-state. I assume no national anthem because we already did it.
I agree.
Wapahani's lining up
like they're going to have the national anthem.
Right, our guys are lined up like starting lineup, so I'm not sure.
Well, we are going to have the anthem.
We are going to go double national anthem, and so I'll try to get through the national anthem. I apologize if you don't hear it so well. We're going to try to do our best here.
Sam Foltz. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Fantastic rendition of the national anthem as we get set here for your starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First off, for Wapahani, they will look like this. At one guard, it'll be Nate Lucy, a 5'8 sophomore, averaging 5 points a ball game. At the second guard, it'll be Isaac Andrews, a 6'1 junior, averaging 18 points a ball game. At one forward, it'll be Aiden Franks, a 6'3 senior, averaging 17.5 points a ball game. At the second forward, it'll be Nathan Nelson, a 6'6 senior, averaging 12 points a ball game. And your third forward will be Nick Cook, a 6'3 junior, averaging 6.5 points a ball game. Offensively, averaging nearly 67 points per ball game. So Franks, Luce, Cook, Andrews, and Nelson, your starting lineup for tonight's Wapahani Raiders.
Number 3, Aiden Franks.
Now for the Kings.
Number 10, Nate Luce.
Now for the Kings. At one guard, it'll be Hayden McLean. He's a 5'10 senior. He comes in averaging 4.5 points a ball game for the Kings. At the second guard, it'll be Tyson Good. Tyson comes in averaging nearly 15 points a ball game and 5 rebounds. At the third guard, it'll be Trey Johnson. Trey's a 5'11 sophomore, or excuse me, 5'11 freshman. He's averaging 2 points a ball game. At one forward, it'll be L.J. Hillis, a 6'4 junior, averaging 10 points a ball game. And at the second forward, it'll be Luke Chambers. Luke's a 6'5 senior, averaging 16 points a ball game and just shy of 10 rebounds per game. So McLean, Good, Johnson, Hillis, Chambers. Your starting lineup for the Kings.
I think they're going to throw in number 15, Joe Foster, instead of Cook.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
Number 23.
Let's see.
I can't really see their numbers, but I thought that's what they
I'm going to be honest with you.
I know what you did.
All right.
The starters for the Kings of Lewis
I didn't do any pre-work, and that guy averages about a point a ball game, so I figured he wasn't going to be a starter.
Tyson Good.
Well, I'm sure there's a reason.
It is Franks, Luce, Andrews, Nelson, and Foster, your starters for Wapahani.
21, L.J. Hillis.
And so the Kings come in averaging
Luke Chambers. The head coach of the Kings is
54 points a ball game. As again, I mentioned Wapahani averaging 67 points a ball game. But I would like to encapsulate both teams warming up of both games and show them to just general basketball fans to just let you know how good teams can be at a 2A level, whether they are a private school, a charter school, a public school. I mean, it's just incredible, the vast difference at the 2A level, because neither of these teams look like the first two teams.
I agree.
Good, bad, or indifferent, just saying during warm-up.
We've seen some crazy things, though, in the game of basketball.
That's for sure. We are set. Wapahani in their road black uniforms, white numerals trimmed in red. Kings in their white uniforms, blue numerals trimmed in red. Ball is in the air. Sit back. Enjoy the broadcast. Wapahani wins the tip right here on 102.3 The River. We are underway, and Wapahani goes the baseline, lost the handle, kicks it out. Will be Nelson. Nelson now will get it right back and lays it up and in. So Nelson, a little give and go. He got it right back, and now here come the Kings. Man-to-man defense by Wapahani to start things out. McLean will roll to the left. Is looking, now gives to Good. Good works at top of the circle. Good's going to drive into the to the free throw line. Jumper up, no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Foster. Foster now will give to Andrews. Andrews works high right wing. He'll give to Luce. Luce with it now. Kings trail by 2. Luce being hawked by Johnson. He'll hand to Foster. Luce gets it right back. Now Andrews with it. Andrews between the circle. He'll come left side to Franks. Franks will look inside to Nelson. Nelson back in Chambers down. Up, and then a glass and good. Couple of pump fakes. Got himself free. 4-0. Raiders on top.
Yeah, I mean, Luke has the meat on that guy. He can't leave his feet.
Johnson with it, high left wing. He'll give to Hillis, now to Chambers. Swings it around to McLean. McLean will look. Pass is picked off and stolen. Franks out in front of everybody, lays it up and in, and it's quickly 6-0 Wapahani on top. So the first minute and a half, not what the Kings wanted, as they trailing themselves down 6-0 here in the early going. McLean now
nerves.
Johnson, high right wing with it. He'll step just inside the arc. Now comes to Good. Good, high left wing. Deep three on the way. Got it. Wow. Much needed. Big three-pointer by Tyson Good. If that doesn't go, who knows what happens the rest of the quarter. Big three there. Kings cut the lead in half. Now it'll be Franks. He'll hand now to Luce. Luce will then give off here to Foster. Foster, high left wing with it. Looks. He'll come now to the right side. Andrews. Andrews with it. He looks, dribbles between the legs, tries to drive. He's cut off. He'll give to Luce. Luce now with it. He comes left side, Franks. Franks high on the left wing with it. He's going to drive, pulls up, lost the handle, stolen. Hillis poked it away. Johnson comes away with the steal. Here come the Kings. They trail by 3. McLean now with it. Gives to Chambers. Down in the paint. Turns up. Glass. Good. So a 6-0 run by Wapahani's answered with 5 straight by the Kings, and the Kings trail by 1. 5.5 to play here in the opening quarter. Ooh. Foul going to be out front. Going to be Hayden McLean. That'll be his first, team's first. So 5:29 to go, opening quarter. Kings trail by 1.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, all we saw there early was the nerves coming out, and then we're relaxed now. We got some points on our belt. Let's see what we can do now.
Andrews with it, high right wing, goes baseline Foster. Foster turns with it, looks, picks up his dribble, needs some help. Kicks it out to Franks. Franks with it, high right wing. He's looking for a screen from Nelson. They tried the pick and roll. He bailed out, now picks up his dribble. Needs some help, pass deflected again, and now he didn't need to save it, and he'll steal by the Kings. So Trey Johnson with it. He'll drive into the paint, kicks it out, Hillis. Hillis now with the drive, stop, he'll go to the corner. McLean now tries to drive baseline, lost the handle, now we'll give to Hillis. 4:55 to go here in the opening quarter. Kings will reload. Good out near the timeline, looking for a screen. Gets it, stops, fire, 3, got it! Tyson Good, 2 3-pointers, and the Kings lead by 2.
See, old Tyson said in the paper before this week he liked shooting here.
They'll come right side now to Franks. Franks high on the right wing, deep 3 on the way. No good, long rebound, McLean will run it down. Good now, we'll walk it up for the Kings. He was going to look for a screen again. He'll come off the screen. Deep 3 on the way. No good. Rebound by Nelson. And here comes Wapahani. Nelson with it. He'll come all the way down. Stop. He'll hand to Andrews. Andrews with it. High right wing. Kings by 2. Hand off Nelson. Layup. Shot. Good. Nelson spins around. He's got 6 of the 8 points. And the Kings and the Raiders are tied. 3:58 to go here in the opening quarter. 8-8 tie. McLean with it now. He'll come left side, pass deflected. He'll stay with the Kings. Checking into the ball game is going to be Bell and Cook. Check in. Keaton Llewellyn also checks in. Hillis comes out. So the Kings now. Not sure what we're waiting on here. There we go. Good now to inbound to Llewellyn. He'll give to Chambers. Good with it now, top of the key. Looks to drive, right elbow, stop, needs some help. Off balance shot. Might have just been a pass to Llewellyn. Llewellyn then goes glass. He can't get it to go. Tipped by Good. Kings are battling for it. Chambers with it, up and under. His shot is blocked, and he's fouled.
Hopefully they call that on, no, they called that on 12. Cook.
Cook, his first, team's first. Chambers to the line for a pair of free throws. 3:34 to go, opening quarter, 8-8 tie. Free throw on the way, good.
I would say looking at these two teams, pretty even.
Right, yeah. Chambers a second free throw. Eyes it, on the way. Good. So Andrews will walk it up for Wapahani. Kings by 2 again. They'll come right side with it is Franks. Franks will give to Nelson. Nelson will hand to Andrews. They'll weave into the paint. Pull up, 14-footer on the way. Back iron, no good. They hit the iron and skipped the second time.
Yeah.
It was going to come off. Chambers was right there, and it just skipped off the front of the iron and missed time. Made Chambers' jump look mistimed. And then he couldn't hang on to it, and Wapahani will keep the basketball. Andrews to inbound, or excuse me, Franks to inbound. He'll get it to Andrews. 3-pointer on the way, got it. So the lead is 1 for the Raiders, as the Kings will have the basketball. 3:08 to go here in the opening quarter. Kings fell down 6 early, got back in front 8-6 on an 8-0 run. Johnson to the free throw line. He'll hand to Good. Good, high right wing with it. Looks for the screen, gets it, crosses over. They're going to call an offensive foul, and that's going to be Luke Chambers. That'll be his first and the team's second.
Got to come set on those picks. He was just kind of moving. I think what his argument was, he was just trying to make a move. He really wasn't setting a pick.
Yeah. So Wapahani with the basketball and a 1-point lead. So Andrews will walk it up. He'll come right side Franks. Franks, top of the key, backs it out, gives to Andrews. Andrews, little crisscross with Franks into the paint. Turn, 10-footer on the way, no good. Rebound Chambers. Chambers just going to walk it up. 2.5 to go here in the opening quarter. They'll look to Chambers. They'll crisscross at the free throw line. Give to Llewellyn. Nice look inside to Chambers. Lays it up and in. Beautiful play. Great pass from Llewellyn. And Chambers has his 6-point, and the Kings by 1. Andrews now, a little spin move. Got himself open. We gambled on it. Missed it. Fight for the rebound. Hillis will come away with it. Good now with it. 2:10 to go here in the opening quarter. Good all the way in. Little runner. Glass no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Cook, and here comes Wapahani. Andrews will give to Franks. Franks high left wing with it. He'll back things out, let the dust settle. Nelson trying to get position down low, and they'll give it to a cutting player is Cook. Jumper on the way. It's no good. Or excuse me, that was Bell. His shot is off, and the rebound goes to Tyson Good.
His shot was off because he had to shoot it over the outstretched arm of Keaton Llewellyn.
Chambers will have it. They'll crisscross again. They give to Llewellyn. This time a little different variation. Boy, they bang you as you come across the paint. Good now will have to run down the errant pass. High here on the left wing. Screen, Good all the way in. Little runner, no good. Fight for the rebound. It's out of bounds by, it's going to stay with the Kings.
Look, we're walking away.
Yeah. I think all our players thought we tipped it out of bounds. 1:26 to go. McLean comes out. Johnson back in. Now, Wapahani, I think they're going to talk about this, and they're going to end up switch it, which I think is right. Nope, they're going to keep it. I thought Tyson tipped it out, talked it over. I think he might have just checked what the official was. Yep. And they'll kick it out here to Hillis. Kings with it, and a 1-point lead. Hillis into the paint all the way down, and then they're going to lose the ball and turn it over, and Andrews will come away with it. Andrews hustles up the right-hand side. He'll stop at the top of the key, backs it down, kicks it out. He'll give to Cook. Cook now will hand to Luce. Luce now cross-court. They go to Bell. Bell, high right wing. He'll come to the top of the key with it. Now left side, they go to Andrews. Andrews being hawked by Hillis. Double team, hands it off to Cook. Cook then dumps it out, kicks it out. Deep three on the way by Luce. It's no good. The rebound is Bell. Bell underneath. He's going to get fouled. And it will be on, I believe, Hillis, I think, got the foul. That'll be his first, team's third. And free throws upcoming by Bell. Boy, the Kings did everything right but rebound the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, offensive rebound, every time a shot goes up, you have to find the nearest guy. It doesn't matter if it's your guy or not. You have to find one guy on the other team and put your butt into him. Obviously, they had a guy running free.
Bell's free throw is good. 12-12 tie.
Small things are going to be huge in this game.
53 seconds to go, opening quarter. We're tied at 12. Bell with a second for the Raiders. Free throw on the way, good. 13-12. Raiders by 1, 52 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Good will come off a screen, comes off yet another screen, comes to the baseline with the dribble, stop, needs some help. Off to Trey Johnson, 3 on the way, no good. Long rebound, McLean will run it down. McLean will step into the paint, stop, turns, needs some help. Looks, hands it to Hillis. Hillis all the way down, glass, no good. Rebound fought for, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Wapahani basketball.
Had some good looks there.
Yep, yes, absolutely.
Just need him to fall.
I like the hustle. A loose ball so far. Kings have been getting to him. Andrews comes back in. Nelson back in. 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. need a stop here.
Need a stop, then I'd like to see a guy like L.J. Hillis, Hayden McLean, which we talked about early before the game started, hitting a big three here. It'd be timely.
Andrews with it in the backcourt. A little pressure by the Kings. They'll fire it up ahead. Cook with it. Cook now will give to Andrews here high on the left side. Andrews will hold with 14 seconds. Good gets out there into his bubble to make the count. Andrews. Oh, boy.
Cheap.
That was a cheap one. Yikes.
I mean, if we're going to call that foul up top,
no one's going to be left in the game.
I mean, everything down low that just happened the last couple of possessions has been
a felony.
Yeah.
In they go to Nelson. Back to Franks. Franks with 7 seconds. Franks backs it out. Franks going to make the move. Drives all the way in. Llewellyn got a hand in there, and that will end the first quarter. Keaton Llewellyn affecting a couple of shots keeps the Kings down by just one. We're through 1 quarter of play. Raiders 13, Kings 12. We'll be back right after this.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola. Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. WLHM, Logansport. Back to the gym. Here's Grant and Dirk.
Back here at the Berry Bowl. Comprehensive stats this week by Dirk.
Yeah.
Kings go 4 of 12 in the opening quarter. Raiders go 5 for 12 from the field goal for 41%. Kings just 33%. As again, thanks to the, I assume it's just the Logan Sports stats, right?
Full Steve Isaacs.
Gotcha. Here we go. Kings down by 1. They have the basketball. Johnson in the corner with it. He'll give to McLean. Well, they come out feisty to start this second quarter. Aggressive defense. Cross court, they go to Johnson. Now to McLean. Into Chambers. Chambers at the free throw line. Drives, glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Hillis. Hillis goes up. He gets fouled.
There we go.
And here again, this is already early on. L.J. Hillis. The little things, defensively not getting beat. Just the little things, getting the loose balls. That one there, big second effort.
Absolutely, and I mean we're seeing it from him. We're seeing Hayden McLean getting some 50-50 balls. We saw Keaton Llewellyn effect. He didn't block the shots, but boy, he threw them off.
Yep. Hillis's first free throw is no good. He'll have another. 7:38 to go in the opening half. Kings down by 1.
We have to get some other people with some points. Right now we only have Tyson Good and Luke with any kind of point scored.
Second free throw, front of the iron and falls off. Missed them both.
I was trying to jinx him in.
Yes, I got that. Frank's now with it. He'll walk it up. Andrews. He goes top of the key. McLean working against him. Andrews drives, kicks it off to Franks. Franks now left side to Luce. Luce back to Franks. Three-pointer on the way. No good. Long rebound. Pulled out of there by Andrews. Andrews put back is good. Andrews with 5 points in the Wapahani by 3.
Offensive rebound again.
Yep.
Hurting us.
Yep. So good with it now. He's going to go to Chambers. Great look to Chambers. Lays it up and in. I mean, that pass got him open. He threw him open like a receiver. And so the Kings have cut the lead back down to 1 again. 6:54 to go here in the second quarter. They'll come left side. Andrews with it to Franks. Franks with it. Now he'll give to Luce. Luce works between the circles. He still has his dribble. He'll come right side to Cook. Cook now looks with it. He'll come left side Luce. Now to the baseline they come. Inside Nelson. Nelson right back out Andrews. Andrews, well, it looked like he had feet were moving everywhere. Luce will drive cross court. Franks to Andrews. Good defensive recovery by the Kings.
That was great defense by the Kings. They reversed the ball quickly.
Andrews will back it back out. 6:20 to go. They'll come right side now to Andrews. Now to Nelson. Nelson will come left side. They'll hand to Andrews. Andrews now drives into the paint. Great look to Nelson for the layup. There you mentioned you get beat. The help comes and it leaves them wide open.
Yep.
6 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Kings trail by 3. They'll give now to McLean. McLean with it. They'll do a high arcing pass over to Good. High left wing. He'll look. They'll give back to McLean. McLean looks, steps in, kicks it back out. Good. Three-pointer on the way. It's short. Rebound fought for, and Andrews will pull it out of there. And here comes Wapahani. They'll come now to the middle of the court. A little runner from Franks. It won't go. The rebound, offensive put back by Cook. Kings are starting to get killed on the boards. And it's now a 5-point lead for Wapahani.
I mean, that's the difference in the ballgame right now.
McLean will come to the corner. Johnson now to McLean. The defensive intensity has gone up a whole nother notch. They're going to call a foul, and that foul is going to be on Nelson. That'll be his first. And it is team number 3, I believe.
That foul's on the Raiders, number 34, Nate Nelson.
Llewellyn will come in. Good's going to take a quick break. Back in is Foster for Wapahani.
Tell you what, they're getting a lot of pressure up high against the Kings, and if we can beat that pressure, we're going to have some open looks in the paint. We saw it already with the pass from Tyson Good to Luke Chambers. We just got to beat the pressure.
Yep. So 5:15 to go here in the second quarter. Wapahani up by 5. McLean lost his dribble. He'll give to Hillis. Hillis now trying to direct some traffic. They'll give them the Llewellyn. Llewellyn backing down, kicks it out. Johnson now right side. They'll go into Chambers. Chambers turns with it. Nice turn, up and under, glass and good.
So strong.
He's got 10 points tonight for the Kings. 4:47 to go here in the half. Kings trail by 3. Andrews will walk it up for the Raiders. Left side loose with it. He'll come off a screen. Great look to Nelson. Nelson will lay it up and in. Oh, the pick and roll right now just shredding the Kings. Nothing special. Just running the pick and roll, and they've got 2 layups out of it, and the lead back to 5 again.
We can't recover fast enough on that right now against the big Nelson.
They'll hand off to Johnson, high right wing. Johnson now with it, guarded by Franks. McLean now with it. Into the paint he goes. Stop, hands to Llewellyn. Llewellyn, he'll fire from 10. Got it. His first bucket of the night. And that's what you mentioned right there, Dirk. Those guys have got to have some buckets tonight. Franks with it.
Yeah, that's the first King to score besides Tyson Good and Luke Chambers.
They'll look into Nelson at the right elbow. He holds on, hands to Franks. Franks will back it out. He'll come right side. Andrews, three-pointer on the way. It's deep. Rebound tipped around. Hillis will come away with it.
There we go.
Kings trail by 3. They have the basketball. McLean will walk it up. McLean to the volleyball line with it. On the dribble against Luce. He'll come to the left side. Oh, lost the handle. Got it knocked away and reloads. And now it's going to be a timeout by the Kings. A 30-second timeout by the Kings. 3:33 on the clock here in the second quarter. Kings trailing 21-18.
Yeah, I look for Coach to set up something offensively here to kind of get the ball, into maybe Tyson Good's hand at the top right now, because Hayden McLean's having some problems with the Luce.
Yeah.
He's all over him. I mean, obviously, I'm thinking he's getting some fouls. They called the foul up high on Tyson Good that one time. This guy has done 10 times worse things to Hayden McLean up high, and they haven't called anything. But we're having some problems getting the ball down. So I look to see us kind of change that up a little bit. But, I mean, we've said it right now. We have to get other people involved in the offense, and then offensive rebound hurting us right now.
21-18. Kings trail by 3. 3:33 to go here in the second quarter. Kings with the basketball on the side of the floor. Good just checked back in there at the timeout. And so they'll call the kick.
Yep.
And it will stay with the Kings. I was trying to keep track of timeouts because I'm gonna get loose. They give them to me somewhere on a scoreboard. Right side, Hillis, great look up on the glass and good.
There we go. That's what I mean. We beat that pressure.
Yes.
We're going to have open shots.
And the lead has been cut to 1. Andrews will come high, left side, blows by the defender, stop, turns, leads some help, turning, kicks it cross court, wide open is Franks, 3 on the way and good. Boy, you saw that one coming. So many white jerseys around that loose ball.
That's why I said we cannot leave our guys.
The lead is back to 4. Llewellyn will hand to McLean. McLean now has Bell guarding him as Luce is now not in the ball game.
He's counting.
Yep.
Okay.
And now they'll give to Chambers. Chambers turns with it. Out high on the left wing. Now they'll give to Good. 2:40 to go here in the half. Good will go into the paint all the way down. Drives, going to get fouled, and Good is going to go to the line. We'll see who the foul's going to be on.
3. Franks.
Number 3, Aiden
Franks, his first, team's 4th. So to the line will be Tyson Good. Well, the Kings have shot free throws on 3 of their 4 fouls, so you've maximized your amount of foul or free throws you could get nearly, as the free throw is good. 7 points for Tyson Good.
For the Raiders, number 10, Nate Luce, and number 12, Nick Cook.
Boy, you see a lot of subs just kind of rotating in for Wapahani.
Good, eyes it on the way, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Cook. So here come Wapahani. They lead by 3. Andrews will bring it up the right-hand side. Kings are going to double team. Turns, good. The pass is stolen by Hillis. Hillis's pass is deflected, and it will go to McLean in the corner. Right back, McLean. Great look. Hands to Hillis. Lays it up and in.
Wow.
Tyson Good started all of that.
Say, what a whole sequence right there.
Oh, man. Kings trail by 1. 2:06 to go here in the first half. Andrews with it. He'll stop. He'll give to Cook. Cook comes left side. Bell going to call him for the walk. Kings with the basketball.
Got a little momentum now.
Yep.
You know, we need to capitalize here. I mean, a big 3 right now to get the crowd really going. Be huge.
Kings trail by 1. They have the basketball. 2 minutes on the clock. McLean will walk it up. Luce will pick him up. He's been giving him fits out here. But McLean will come to the left side. Stop. He'll hand to Hillis. Down inside they go Chambers. Kicks it out to McLean. McLean now with it. He'll come left side Hillis. Back to McLean. He'll fire the 3. It's short. Hillis the offensive rebound. Pump fake.
In one. Oh, they didn't call a foul though.
LJ Hillis with the bucket. He's got 6. They've all come here in the second quarter. Kings by 1.
I thought he got fouled.
Andrews now with it for Wapahani. Bell will hand to Luce. They'll kick now to Nelson. Nelson now with it to Andrews. Deep 3 on the way. No good. Long rebound is kicked by Bell, and it'll be Kings basketball. Oh, I thought their guy kicked it.
No one's arguing.
No, nobody's arguing.
I thought it went off 22 foot.
I did too. Obviously not the case.
I even have my glasses on.
Our fans aren't mad. Nobody's mad.
We're the only 2. What game are we watching?
I don't know. Franks with it. High right wing. Minute 12 to go. Here in the second quarter. Franks will fire the jumper. It's good.
Tough shot right there over the outreach arms of Keaton Llewellyn's on that one.
Kings trail by 1. 1 minute to go here in the opening half. Chambers with it. High left wing. They'll give now to Hillis. Hillis now. Now gives to Good. Good will step into the free throw line. Kicks it off Hillis. He'll spot up for the 3. Got it! 9 points for LJ Hillis, and the Kings by 2.
I mean, we're talking about somebody else we need to score. We got it.
They'll come now right side Cook. Now to Luce. Luce with it on the dribble. He'll give to Nelson. 30 seconds to go. Franks now with it. Franks will hand to Cook. Cook, high right wing. He'll hand to Andrews. 24 seconds. Looks like they'll now hold for 1. 20 seconds to go here in the half. See if the Kings can get a stop. Andrews with it. 15 seconds. Now they'll run a play. Back it down. Hand to Franks. Now to Luce. 10 seconds. Now to Andrews with 9. They'll come left side. Cook with 7. Cook now with it. He'll give to Andrews with 4. Andrews into the paint, runner, and the shot is no good. Keaton Llewellyn's going to get the foul. That's the only call you can make.
I mean, if Keaton just holds his ground, he was kind of off balance, but if he just holds his ground, that's a charge.
Yeah, it was one of those where I think Llewellyn was not quite, he was definitely, not in position and knowing he's getting ready to have a guy with the basketball charging down the middle. But with 2.3 seconds, Andrews will go to the line. with 2 free throws to tie the game here before half. Free throw on the way, good. Andrews will have another. Again, 2.3 seconds, so you've got time to get a good shot off here. Second free throw on the way. Good again. We're tied.
Back to the floor for the Raiders.
28-28.
Foster.
See what the Kings do here with 2.3 seconds to go. Going to go deep, and it is going to be picked off, and Andrews will fire it at the horn, and it's no good.
Your score at halftime, the Raiders 28.
So we go to halftime. 28. Wapahani and Lewis Cass knotted. We'll be back right after this.
At Community State Bank, we offer a variety of deposit accounts to fit your needs. Our services include free debit cards, online and mobile banking, and bill pay. Contact any one of our offices and ask to speak to one of our deposit account specialists. Community State Bank with locations in Royal Center, 12 Mile, Kewanna, and Walton. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad, Carl, started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass Kings student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings! Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We are supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA. Go Kings! Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River, WLHM Logansport. It's halftime, and we start the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show. Let's take you back to the gymnasium. Here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
All right, we're going to hustle. We're going to get some stats because we got a bunch of breaks to get out of the way. Kings shoot 11 of 22. Raiders shoot 11 of 22 from the field, each hitting the 50% mark. 3 turnovers for the Kings, 4 turnovers for the Raiders. Not shocking, this game is tied at 28-28. We got a bunch of commercials to squeeze in here. We'll take our first break. We'll be back right after this.
We're building better health and stronger student athletes with the Logan Sport Memorial Sports Medicine Program. We're here for your home team, offering services to help get student athletes back in the game and keep them there. All delivered by our team of experts that include orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and a foot and ankle specialist. To learn more about our services for your student athletes, visit logansportmemorial.org/sportsmedicine.
Turk's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Turk's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Turk's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan. Good luck, Kings.
Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We are supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, go Kings!
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. BNS Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. The Logan Sport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show continues. Back to the gym with Grant and Dirk.
All right, here at halftime, Kings and Raiders tied at 28. Here's your scoring for tonight's ball game. Kings led by Chambers with 10, Hillis with 9, Tyson Good with 7, and 2 from Keaton Llewellyn. For Wapahani, they are led by Nelson with 10, 7 from Andrews, 7 from Franks, 2 from Cook, and 2 from Bell. Let's take another timeout. We'll be back right after this.
We're building better health and stronger student athletes with the Logan Sport Memorial Sports Medicine Program. We're here for your home team, partnering with local schools to provide on-site athletic training and direct access to care from our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and a foot and ankle specialist who know just what it takes to get student athletes back in the game and keep them there. To learn more about our on-site athletic training services, visit logansportmemorial.org/sportsmedicine.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Turk's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Turk's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Turk's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan. Good luck, King.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass Kings student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings!
Logan Sports Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logan Sports Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logan Sports Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
The Logan Sport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show continues. Back to the gym with Grant and Dirk.
Well, the Kings trailed by 1 at the end of the first quarter, 13-12. They are now tied here, 28-28. We got to get one more commercial in. We will be back for the second half. Kings and Raiders tied, 28. We'll be back.
We're building better health and stronger student athletes with the Logan Sport Memorial Sports Medicine Program. We're here for your home team, offering services to help get student athletes back in the game and keep them there. All delivered by our team of experts that include orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and a foot and ankle specialist. To learn more about our services for your student athletes, visit logansportmemorial.org/sportsmedicine.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad, Carl, started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. BNS Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Thank you for listening to the Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine Halftime Show. We're ready for the second half of Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. WLHM Logansport. Now for the play-by-play. Here's Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
28-28 tie. Like we planned it, Dirk, as Wapahani will inbound the ball to start the third quarter. 2 quarters away from meeting up with Fort Wayne Blackhawk, who won the morning game. Inside Nelson, turns on the backside shot. Oh! Rejected by Good, but they'll call him for the foul. That'll be his second. And to the line, be Foster, right? Yeah, 15 Foster.
His second, team first in the second half.
We didn't mention it much. Just 3 turnovers, unofficial from their stats. I trust them more than anybody. 3 turnovers by the Kings. That's what keeps you in ball games. As the free throw is no good by Foster in that first half. And that's been a bugaboo for the Kings in some of their poor performances is turnovers.
Yeah, and I mean that's a huge thing for the Kings because we're seeing a lot of pressure on the ball.
And
so
go ahead. Sorry, you finish there.
I was just going to say, for us to only have the 3 turnovers, seeing that kind of pressure, that's huge.
And you give up a lot of offensive rebounds, so you had a lot of possessions you could have not had.
Yep.
So the Kings now, after both free throws were missed, they'll have the basketball as we're tied at 28. Good will go baseline, lost the handle, got it back, whips it across to McLean here in the left corner. Now they'll come to Trey Johnson. They'll come right side back to Good. They're really starting to look to double. Hillis will fire the 3. Got it!
Ooh.
LJ Hillis has 12, and the Kings lead by 3. Largest lead of the night for the Kings is on that 3-pointer. They'll come left side now to Franks. Inside Nelson. Nelson turns with it. Playing back off of him is Chambers. He'll shove the shot up and got it.
Wow.
Nelson, a little 8-footer, got it to go. He's got 12 points, and the lead has been cut to 1. McLean will walk it up. Good now with it. High right wing. He'll look for the screen, gets it into the paint, stop, gives it the corner. McLean again. Now they'll give to Johnson. Johnson with it, top of the key. 6:39 to go here in the third quarter. Kings by 1. Good with it. High right wing. He'll stop, corner Johnson. Inside, pass deflected and stolen. Right eye did, just couldn't get it out over the outstretched hands of Foster. To the corner now, Loose with it. Loose now with the basketball, comes top of the key, Nelson, now to Franks. Franks with it. He'll come right side, Loose. He'll fire the 3, got it. First points of the night, and they're big ones for Wapahani. They lead by 2 now. McLean will walk it up. Kings trail 33-31. They'll come left side to Johnson. Johnson now with it. High left wing still has his dribble. He'll use it. He'll dribble to the top of the key. He'll hand to Good. Good now with it. Waits for the screen by Chambers. Gets it. 3 on the way. Got it! Tyson Good. Deep 3.
Deep 3.
Kings by 1. 34-33. That was Good's 10th point of the night. They'll come now left side loose. They'll look inside Nelson. Turns, looking. And now they're going to call a foul. It's going to be L.J. Hillis.
They have the flop rule.
Yeah, and the thing I don't like about that is you've got an official standing about 8 feet from the play, and the guy that's way on the other and about 5 players between you make that.
Got the horn.
The horn fired. I don't know if they've got the right number or the official gave a right number.
That guy's on Lewis Cass, number 21, L.J. Hillis, his second.
So they got it straightened out. Foul number 2 on Hillis. So Wapahani will have the ball. They trail by 1. 5:34 to go. Here in the third quarter, Andrews will hand to Franks. Franks will hand to Luce. He'll hand quickly to Andrews. Down inside Nelson. Nelson turns, 8-footer, short, rebound, Chambers. He'll get it to Johnson. Johnson now hustles up the right-hand side. He'll give to Good. Good will look with it. He'll go the corner, Johnson. Back to Good. Now they give to Hillis. Hillis now with it. He'll dribble out high against Andrews. He'll hand to Good. Good now with it. Crosses over, stops, backs up, hands to Chambers. Chambers now with it to Hillis. Hillis left open, 3, no good.
That would have been huge.
Rebound loose. Here comes Andrews now with a 4:50 to go here in the third. Andrews will flick the 3 up it. It's no good. Rebound Foster. Kicked it out. Luce will get it. Back to Andrews. Nice pump fake. Drives all the way in. Layup. Can't get it to go. Good will fight for the rebound. Hillis ends up and comes away with it. And the Kings will have the basketball and a 1-point lead.
See, we got lucky there. We gave...
and
picked his pocket.
Picks his pocket. He'll go in. Slams it home. Franks will give the lead to the Raiders, 35-34. Good now will come up. He'll hand to McLean. McLean off the screen. Deep 3 on the way. No good. Long rebound. It's Andrews that'll come away with it. Got to be careful here. Kings with 4:05 to go. They trail by 1. Now Andrews with it. He'll drive the baseline. Cross court they go to Luce. Franks top of the key. 3. No good. Miss everything. Rebound McLean. That one careening off the bankboard. That's a tough rebound. Kings trail by 1, 3:48 to go here in the third. McLean will come to the right. He'll hand to Johnson. Johnson now with it. He'll stop. He'll hand to Good. He'll fire the 3. Got it! Jeez. Tyson Good. He's got 4 3-pointers for the day, and he's got 13 for the game. Kings by 2.
He's feeling it right now. I can see it in his face.
They'll come right side. Now they come back to Nelson. Nelson will hand to Andrews. Nice look to Nelson. Plays it up and in. 14 points for Nelson. Up ahead to Hillis. Kings and Raiders tied at 37. McLean with it now. He'll come to the right side. He'll hand to Good. Good now with it. He'll dribble across the top of the key. Turns, looks, dumps it into Chambers. Chambers goes up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Nelson. Andrews with it. He'll hustle up the right-hand side. We're tied at 37. Andrews will drive into the paint. Great look to Nelson. Plays it up and in. Nelson with 16 points tonight. And the Raiders lead by 2.
We can't lose Nelson on the pick and roll.
Good with it, high right wing. Looks, had it poked away. Now he'll give to Hillis. Back to Good. Good now with it. Stop. He'll fire the 3. Spins around and in. Good with his third 3 of the quarter. He's got 16, and the Kings by 1 again.
So 5 threes tonight for him in the game.
He'll come to the left side, Andrews. Andrews now with it. Stop. He'll go cross court, Franks. Franks now with it to Nelson. Now they'll give to Andrews. Kings by 1. 2:08 to go. Andrews into the paint. Stop. Gives to Foster. Now to Franks. Franks looks to make the move. Got the screen. Now they'll give to Nelson. Now to Luce. Luce, high left wing with it. He'll drive the paint. He'll give to Foster. Now right side with it is Andrews. Andrews off the screen. Can't get free. Will give to Nelson. Nelson now will hold. He'll give to Franks. Franks, shake and bake, goes to the baseline, lays it up and in. He's got 11 points, and the Raiders back up by 1. Good with it. He'll come to the right side with the basketball. He'll stop. He'll fire the 3. No good. Rebound Nelson. Here come the Raiders. They lead by 1. 1:23 to go in the quarter. And a timeout by Wapahani.
Timeout.
So their first timeout.
A full 60-second timeout.
What a duel.
Absolutely. And, we hit it early. We talked about everybody has to guard their person. They have to do their job. They're wanting to do a lot of the high pick and roll. And, probably 8 to 12 of their points have been from that play.
Yes, right.
I saw there we made some adjustments and we're guarding it. However, we saw then L.J. Hillis get beat off the dribble off of it. And so we just have to keep playing hard defense. And I know it's hard every possession, but, boy, if we can get, 3 out of 4 stops, we're going to be in business. And, again, offensive rebounds down the stretch here will be huge.
Well, here's something I haven't said all year, guaranteed.
Okay.
Kings have scored 12 points here in the third quarter, all three-pointers.
That's good and that's bad. I would like to see Luke get in the action a little bit more here because, again, that's going to open up the three-point line in the fourth for us if we can get Luke. And you have to credit Wapahani. They're taking Luke out of the game.
Yes, oh, absolutely. So 41-40, Wapahani by 1. 1:21 to go here in the third.
It's a great game.
Oh, fantastic game. Fantastic game. So Wapahani will have it with 1:21 to go here in the third. They'll come to the right side. They'll hand to Andrews. Now they'll give to Bell. Bell will hand to Nelson. Nelson lets them crisscross. Hands to Andrews. Into the paint. Leans in. Boy, could have been easily called for a foul. From up over the top, McLean will run it down and has the basketball, and the Kings come away with that mess.
Go 50-50 ball.
Boy, it looked like Andrews got killed by the Kings, but we'll take it. Hillis now with it. He'll turn. Llewellyn looks. Gives to McLean. McLean, Chambers working hard, and he's got. Oh, yep, you saw it coming. Chambers will get the foul. It's just like a fight.
Yep.
A hockey fight. No one ever sees the first punch.
Yeah.
It's the second punch that there wasn't punches thrown. The contact in this case, the first contact wasn't seen, and then when Chambers runs into him. And so now Wapahani will have the basketball. And they'll, with 36 seconds, Bell will have it for Wapahani. Now the Kings can't get too emotional here, and then Good will steal the ball. And you just got it right back. Here comes Good now, 26 seconds. Good all the way to the hoop, got fouled. He'll go to the line.
You can just see you can see it on Tyson's face.
Yep.
He does not want this to be his last game.
Nope.
And this is exactly what we saw out of him, the last couple tournaments when the game was on the line. And it's fun to watch.
And Tyson Good will go to the line. Free throw on the way. Good. Got 10 points in the quarter, 17 for the ball game. .24 seconds to go here in the third. Kings by 1 as the second free throw goes in. Johnson will come out.
Number 12, Trey Johnson.
24 seconds. Kings by 1 here in the third quarter. So Andrews will walk it up. Crosses the timeline with 16. The Kings got to defend. Franks with it with 10. Now Nelson, high left wing, hands to Andrews. Deep three with 7. No good. Rebound Llewellyn. Llewellyn will turn. Gives to McLean. McLean will fire from three-quarter court. It's no good. We head to the fourth quarter. Kings on top. 42-41. We'll be back for the thrilling finish right after this.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola. Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. WLHM, Logansport. Back to the gym. Here's Grant and Dirk.
Well, you can say one thing. No matter what the IHSA charges you, you've got your money's worth in this morning session today, Dirk.
Absolutely. I mean, both games that kind of come to the wire here. I mean, this is what Indiana high school, basketball is all about. This is fun to watch.
And this, I hate to be the old guy, but when in 1997 that final class system went in, or the one class system went away, this is what they were hoping for.
Absolutely.
Well, there's two basketball games on a Saturday morning, afternoon, and a thriller. And here we go. Kings lead by one. They have the basketball. Inside they go, deflected pass to Chambers, runs it down. They'll kick it back out. Johnson right back to Chambers, but he's way off the block. Baseline, stop, needs help. Gives to Good. Good in the corner. He will dribble out of the trouble. Comes to the elbow. Stop. Cross court. Johnson. Now to McLean. 7.5 to play. Hands to Chambers. Chambers with it. He'll hand to McLean. 42-41. Kings on top. Good now with it. He'll come to the left-hand side. He'll hand to McLean. McLean with it now. He'll look to drive. He'll hand to Johnson. Johnson now with it. Stop. Needs some help. Gives to Good. Good. Deep three on the way. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Cook.
I thought it was in. It was online.
Andrews with it now. He'll come off a screen. They double team him. Andrews all the way down. Lays it up. Can't get it to go. Tipped around. Still tipped around. Tipped out of bounds. And it'll be jump ball. And they go into the Kings.
Wow.
That is Coach Johnson working that guy this whole game. He's been working that guy the whole game, and he made the call and gave it to him. Inbounding to the Kings have it. 6:50 to go here in the ball game. Kings by one. Johnson will walk it up. Every possession now just seems monumental. Johnson now with it. He'll give to McLean. McLean now with it, even though there's just still a ton of time left. Johnson with it in the left corner. Picks up his dribble, gives to Llewellyn. Llewellyn banging down low, up under glass. Good.
There we go, Keaton.
Llewellyn using his strength. He's got 4 points. The Kings by 3. Andrews with it. He'll come right side to Luce. They'll come corner now to Franks. Back to Luce. Now to Andrews. Inside they go Nelson. Nelson looking. Hands to Franks. Franks now high left wing. 6:08 to go. Franks now with it. Drives to the left elbow. Rises from 15. It's no good. Nelson the rebound. It's put back. He's fouled and it's good.
Offensive rebound again.
The foul will be Chambers. That'll be his third. 6:01 to go in the ball game.
Team number 4. In the lineup for the Kings, number 20.
Hillis will come in for the Kings.
At the line for the Breeders with the bonus, Nate Nelson.
Nelson will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play. Free throw on the way. No good. Kings hold on to the 1-point lead. Kings with the basketball. 5:55 to go here in the ball game. Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian awaits the winner. They'll go corner McLean. McLean now with it. Stops will give to Good. Good. They're going to call a hold down low, and now the foul will be on Nelson. Away from the ball.
I mean, him and Luke Chambers, every time down the court has just been, it's been a boxing match down there, and you could call either one each time or call nothing, and, that's what the refs are doing right now. They're kind of picking and choosing, and that time we got the call.
Good, pulls up, 15-footer, got it.
Boom.
He's got 20. Kings by 3. Offensive foul going the other way. They're going to call Nelson, or are they going to call?
And I missed what really happened.
I think they're going to call 12.
24. No, 34.
34. It is Nelson.
Wapahani's going to take a timeout. So 2 quick fouls there by Nelson. No, they're calling that on 24. 24 is
not in the game.
Not in the game.
It's Higgins. It's Higgins.
What is going on?
I think this guy was wanting to say there's no 24. Like, who's the foul on? Oh, it's a foul on Chambers. Of us?
What in the world is going on here? That's the 24. They're calling it on the Kings.
Number 24, Luke Chambers, his fourth.
That is Chambers' fourth.
Boy, what a turn of
What a
events
mess.
there. We got to get a sub in, and we didn't get there.
Didn't get it. So Luke now.
Somebody threw a hat in the...
Yeah, the crowd is going to get a technical foul. I know whose hat it is. And, I mean, you're going to be lucky not to get a technical foul on the fans here. I mean, I hope our fans, I can tell you who it is, because, I mean, he should be gone for Lewis Caspin.
I can see.
Yeah, I mean, what an idiot. What an absolute buffoon idiot. I mean, absolutely Bush League on our part. I mean, it's unbelievable. So now Wapahani will have the basketball. They trail by 3. Chambers has come out. So they'll go down low, kicks it out. Franks the 3, got it. 46-46. They've been standing up the whole game. I don't know why they're sitting down now all of a sudden.
Their heads cold.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what an idiot. They'll look down low. Hillis getting banged around. Hillis still underneath there. He's going to get fouled. He got it to go. Hillis will have the bucket. He'll go to the line. We'll see who the foul's going to be on.
Down the basket by number 21, L.J. Hillis.
The foul is going to be on Cook.
Number 12, Nick.
That's his second. So 4:45 to go.
Onto the floor for the Raiders.
Kings by 2 at 48-46. They've yet to put it on the scoreboard.
L.J. Hillis.
The bucket was good.
See, we failed to mention there a little bit. Well, I mean, I think we did, but we said Luke Chambers now has 4, and he's now on the bench with 4 fouls.
Free throw is good by Hillis. So the Kings by 3, 49-46. 4:50 to go. Come to the right side with it, Franks. Now to Nelson. Andrews fakes the 3, drives into the paint, all the way down. Runner, glass, no good. Tipped around, still loose. Johnson will come away with it.
Keaton Llewellyn, excellent block out. He did not come down with the rebound, but he got that rebound unofficially.
Yep, he never stopped blocking out. Handoff, McLean, 3, no good. Rebound, pulled down by Franks. 4:22 to go here in the ball game. Kings by 3. Franks now with it. He looks to tie, short, long rebound, going to be a foot race. Franks the only guy out there. He'll run it down. 4:12 to go. Franks will drive. Foul will be on Hillis. That was the one. That's definitely a foul.
Yeah.
Can't complain about them all, especially when they're actually a foul.
That foul's on the Kings, number 21, L.J. Hillis. His third, team number 6.
Wapahani, his own guy just ran over Lou. He's looking around looking for a foul. He's his own guy.
Foul on number 20.
Yeah, Andrews ran over his teammate. Luce looked up like, where's the foul? His own teammate creamed him. But here Wapahani has it. They trail by 3. Foster with it. He'll come left side loose. Loose dumps it in. Oh, boy. I mean, that's a blatant one.
Yeah.
I mean, just terrible position by Keaton. Tried to recover with the hands, and they'll call him for the hack. And so the foul on Llewellyn. And that'll be a 1-and-1, I believe. So Nelson's going to go to the line. He's just coming from there. He is 0 for 1 today. 3:51 to go in the ball game. I think you make it maybe another minute, and then Chambers is back. Nelson's free throw on the way is good.
I've got my points all messed up here. So.
All right. And a timeout by the Kings, a 30-second timeout.
By the Kings, a 30-second timeout.
So the real question I got is, if you're that guy, do you come back and ask for your hat, or you just cash that one in?
I'd be embarrassed. I would, I would go out in the cold with my head.
Yeah, with your hat ring?
Yeah.
Shoot fire.
He'll probably send a kid over. Hey.
Yeah, it's my, Oh, man, craziness. 3:51 to go here in the ball game. 49-47. Kings lead by 2. Maybe waits for it to get to the lost and found. Maybe he swings back by the school like on Monday. Shoot. So the timeout. Nelson with a free throw here. So Nelson with his second free throw. Upcoming, Kings by 2.
So I'm done keeping points.
Okay, all right. You've got us messed up.
Yep,
You're
I'm
gonna
so
get
messed up.
You're going to get a printout.
I know.
Free throw on the way is good. Nelson has cut the lead to 1.
We need a good shot here.
Yep, 49-48. Kings by 1.
A little press going on here.
In the backcourt, McLean steps through it, gives to Good. Backdoor cut by Johnson underneath, throws it straight out of bounds. And it'll go back to Wapahani. 3:37.
You need to go up with that.
Yep. That's where you're still young. You're still young, and Dad's standing on the sideline. And guys, what's the right decision?
Yep. Pump fake, go up with it. Yep. Go up hard.
Wapahani will have the basketball. They'll come to the right side. Andrews stop. Left open 3. Got it. 10 points for Andrews. Raiders by 2.
Ruh-roh.
Yep. Got to make the stop here. The momentum has all went Wapahani. Now to Good. They'll look down to the baseline to Llewellyn. Stop, needs some help. Baseline Johnson. Johnson underneath. Shot good.
There we go. Went up with it that time.
Johnson with his first bucket of the night. It ties the game at 51. 2:58 to go in the ball game. Right side they come to Franks. Right back to Andrews. Andrews double teamed as McLean runs him down. Still, I think everybody's got 3 and 4 timeouts. Nelson to the glass, strong with it, and scores. Wapahani by 2 again.
This is where having Luke Chambers on the bench with the 4 fouls, hurtful.
Yep, I think it's time now. You got to make it. I said if you get another minute. Johnson in the corner with it. 2:29 to go. Johnson to the free throw line. Hands to Good. Good into the paint. Leaner from 12. Spins out. And the foul going to be on Llewellyn, or I believe. The Kings got to get Chambers in. Our coach has got to help him.
Yep. There he goes. He's coming in.
Yeah. Fouls on Llewellyn.
And they're in the bonus.
In the bonus. So they will shoot free throws. Franks with a 1-and-1.
At the line for the Raiders, number 3, Aiden.
So Luke Chambers did come in. Trey Johnson's going to have a seat.
2:22 to go here in the ball game. Free throw on the way, good.
At the line shooting a pair of huge free throws right now for the Raiders.
Second free throw on the way. No good. Rebound Chambers. Kings trail by 3. McLean with it. Still a ton of time. 2:15 to go here in the ballgame. 54-51. Corner. McLean with it. Hands to Good. Good fires it to Hillis. 3 to tie. Yes! Yes! 2 minutes to go.
And that was a play set up. Huge.
54-54. Right wing Andrews. There'll be a foul. It's on Hillis.
There's a lot of flopping going on.
Yep. Hillis is fourth.
Fouls on newscast number 21, L.J. Hillis. His fourth.
1-and-1 upcoming. To the line will be Foster. He's 0 for 2 today. Minute 54 to go. Foster to the stripe. 54-54 tie.
3-9 on the fouls right now.
Free throw on the way. No good. Rebound Chambers. Here come the Kings. We're tied at 54. McLean with it. They'll give to Good. Good will give to Llewellyn. He'll dump down to Chambers. Chambers to make the move. Down, inside, turns, and they're going to call a jump ball. For the jump ball, we'll give it to Wapahani with 1:37 to go.
Back to the floor for the Raiders, number 12, Nick Cook.
Timeout by Wapahani. 1:37 to go in the ball game. Tied at 54.
What a ball game.
What a ball game.
I would not want to be one of the refs in these kind of games. I don't want to be a ref in any kind of game.
Right, yeah.
But, I mean, any call you make from here
awful.
on out is the wrong call.
Oh, it's definitely the wrong call all the way. I really have thought these guys, I mean, besides the few offensive flopping here,
yes.
Otherwise they've done a great job.
I'm not sure what the whole mess was there when they called the foul on them and then gave it to Luke. That did not look very good. And I'm not saying Luke didn't foul. Right. I didn't see even what happened either way. But just a mess up of, confusion did not go well.
But here's the thing, though, about the official. He gave 24 right away.
He did.
So I don't know if he pointed. I don't remember now what happened.
He did.
And is that what caused the confusion? But
he pointed, and I mean, the whole teams both shifted to that side. We're going down the other way. And I keep looking up. I'm like, he gave it to 24.
Right.
There's no 24 on the court for Wapahani right now.
Yeah.
And so, all the people down at the bench were like, hey, time out. What's going on?
Right.
And then they end up saying, no, 24. I meant 24 on white. And then that got
this is where the whole this is the main. This is where the showboating of pointing emphatically and pointing with a foul gets you in trouble because he just pointed the wrong way.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're not here to watch the refs.
I'm not.
No. Even though there's a lot of them think
I do.
We are here.
I agree with that, but that's all right. Here we go. 54-50. That's not a problem with this game, by the way.
No.
At all.
No.
54-54. Wapahani with the basketball. Loose with it. Had it poked away, still loose. Got it back. Don't foul here. And now loose, left free.
Jump ball.
They're going to call the foul on McLean.
And I thought that was a jump ball, almost the same that we saw on the other end.
Yep. And you're stuck in behind him, and it's a tough call for that guy to make. The foul on McLean, his second. 1:18 to go. Loose to the line. He'll have a double bonus. It is... Now, here's the thing that's going to come down to the finish. They've got a million fouls to give. They've got 3 fouls they can give.
Yeah.
Loose's free throw way short. So that's the other thing. They can be ultra aggressive on everything because if they get a foul, so what?
Yeah.
They got no one in foul trouble. They can gamble. 1:18. Second free throw is short again. Rebound by the Kings.
Wow.
The Kings with the basketball. 1:12 to go. They'll come left side, McLean. McLean gets the screen. Stop. We'll give to Hillis. Hillis comes off another screen. Looks to the corner, McLean. 58 seconds. Now to Hillis. He'll hand to Good. Good with it. He'll get the screen. Runs off of it. Kicks it out. McLean. Three-pointer on the way. Got it! Hayden McLean, first huge of the night.
Timely, huge three-pointer. Wow.
Kings by 3. They'll hand to Andrews. They'll go to Loose. 36 seconds. Nelson will turn with it. They'll give to Andrews. 30 seconds.
Timeout
by Wapahani.
Wow.
McLean's first bucket of the night.
Huge. And, I mean, that's what we saw all through the tournament with Hayden. We need a big shot in that moment, and he delivered. Wow.
28 seconds to go here in the ball game. 57-54. Kings by 3.
I got goosebumps.
It was a goosebump moment. There's no doubt about it. So now what do you do defensively? You're guarding the 3. They want to shoot the 3 anyway.
I mean, I would, to me.
You want to foul somebody?
I am. If
loose?
Nope. I'm going to foul Foster if he's in the game.
We'll see who's in here. He is not.
Okay. Let's not foul him then.
Okay.
Since he's on the bench.
28.8 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you got loose. He just went to the line, missed 2. I think his shot's a little better than Foster's, but yeah, I'd almost put him on the line. You know, as well as they shoot threes. Because, I mean, we're still going to be up 1.
Andrews with it. 26 seconds.
Here we go.
Andrews to Nelson. Double screen to Andrews. Andrews, step back. Loose. 3 on the way. Short. Rebound. Tipped around. Ran down by Nelson. Out to Andrews with 12. Andrews, step back.
Nope.
3 on the way. It's no good. Chambers will run it down. He'll hold on to it. A foul. 5.5. Still a ton of time here because this was said no free throws because there's still a lot of fouls to give. Still fouls to give. It's not shooting here. I would call timeout if I'm the Kings.
Yep, we are.
5.5 seconds.
For the Raiders, number 22.
Timeout by the Kings. 5.5 seconds. That's just team foul number 4. Because here's the Kings. You've got to be fully. This is where your assistant coaches can't lose their heads.
Right.
The alternating possession is to the Kings. You inbound it and you hold it. If they get a jump ball, so what? Still our ball.
Yep.
If you get a foul, you got to re-inbound it again.
Yeah.
You make one pass and do not throw it again.
One good pass.
One
good pass and be strong.
Yep. And don't do anything. Would take the jump ball. Who cares?
Yep.
You've got the arrow.
We have timeouts left. You can't get it in. You can't give up the 5-second call.
Yes.
Get the ball in. Call timeout if you can't. And just hunker down with it.
Yep.
Just hunker down with it.
5.5 seconds.
Because, even if we get the ball in and hunker down, it's going to take 2 to 3 seconds to get the tie-up in it. And at that point, you're right. We get the jump ball possession. We do it again. Game over. Wow.
5.5 seconds to go. Kings by 3, 57-54. Kings with the basketball.
Kings fans on their feet. Look at that. Got the student section jumping up and down.
Here we go. Hillis to inbound. Hillis to inbound.
Come on.
He gets the ball. Looking. Gets it in. And a timeout by the Kings. Timeout by the
5.
Yeah. It's a full timeout. Kings could not get the ball inbounds. So 5.5 remain. Kings by 3, 57-54. Kings have 1 timeout left. Wapahani with 2. I didn't want that timeout because he just sprung free.
Yeah, Luke was open.
57-54. Kings 5.5 seconds on the clock.
But that's Hillis. That's Hillis making sure that whoever he's going to, pass that ball to is open and can get a catch.
Well, he is the quarterback.
True.
So the Kings by 3.
No interceptions needed now.
Nope, not one now. Kings break the huddle. 5.5 seconds. They lead by 3. They have the basketball. Fort Wayne, Blackhawk, Christian Blackhawk, out of something combination, will await this winner. Hillis to inbound. We're going to do it again. They'll get it into Good. Good hangs on to it. A foul immediately. 4.9 seconds. That's team foul number 5.
Same thing.
Yep. Now, the only problem this time, weird place on the floor.
That foul's on the Raiders, number 22, Camden.
That's team number 5.
It is an odd placement.
Here we go. Hillis to inbound again. Kicks it into Chambers. Chambers fouled immediately. 4.4 seconds. Foul is on Bell.
Fouls on the Raiders, number 12.
That is his second.
His second. Team number 6.
Kings to inbound again, this time on the end of the court. 4.4 seconds. And they're going to call a foul. Now, this is where it's going to be a foul. No time runs off the clock. Wow. Tyson Good will now have a 1-and-1. With 4.4 seconds, the foul is on 20. I mean, you talk about well played by Wapahani. Tyson Good will go to the line with a 1-and-1.
Hit it, Ty.
At the line for the Kings, number 3, Tyson Good.
For Tyson Good to the line.
Hit me the first one here, buddy.
4.4 on the clock. Kings by 3. One and one for Tyson Good. Free throw on the way. Good.
Money. Oh, that makes me feel a lot better. No fouls, Kings.
Kings by 4.
Go ahead and hit this one too.
For fun?
Yeah, just for fun. Put us up 5.
Free throw on the way. Good.
Ice.
Kings by 5. Got to get up here, get that ball, get that clock running. Here we go. 4 seconds. They'll fire the 3. It's no good. Kings win! Kings win it! 59-54. They'll head to the semi-state championship game.
Wow.
59-54. Kings in a thriller. Hayden McClain, a clutch 3. Just 30 seconds on the clock to give the Kings the lead. And the Kings win number 20 on the season.
Wapahani, you said it at the beginning there. Got the book
Perfect
in.
Season for them.
First game of the year, they lose. And obviously now the last game of the year, down to the Kings. No one has picked the Kings to win anything this year, and here we are, playing again tonight. Huge, huge win for the Kings. Wow.
59-54, Kings with the win, and they will play tonight. I don't even know what time. I haven't even looked that far. 8 p.m. tonight. Kings will play for the championship game. And you talk about quick this is probably the best thing before we take our time out here. I'm going to be honest. Probably, I don't even want to prep for that other team because, boy, they're a whole different ball club than we just faced. I'm just glad. Let's just roll it out and
let's kind of celebrate here. We'll worry about that game tonight.
Exactly. Kings win it 59-54. We'll take this time out. We'll get some numbers on this one. Kings, they got one more in them. 20-7 on the season. They'll play for the title tonight at 8 o'clock. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, Kings fans. This is Brad Zeck from North Central Outdoor Power in Kokomo. We have become one of the largest dealers for Cub Cadet lawnmowers in Indiana. We sell them all, and we have the parts and service to back them up. Get a Cub Cadet at North Central Outdoor Power, 1947 South Elizabeth Street in Kokomo.
This is Brad Johnson. When my dad, Carl, started the Johnson Agency in 1973, he started a family business that has always been about serving our customers with honesty, integrity, and personal service. With Erie Insurance by our side, we are committed to a culture of service. Auto, home, business, and life. That's what we do. The team at the Johnson Agency will find you the best possible coverage at the lowest possible cost. We are the Johnson Agency, serving you for nearly 50 years.
Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union is now serving Cass, Carroll, and Miami counties. We are supporting the Lewis Cass Kings in their quest for a semi-state championship this weekend. As you build your skills on the basketball court, you can build your financial future with Solidarity. We offer advantage checking, personal loans, auto loans, student loans. Check out our website, solfcu.org, and see for yourself the advantage of membership at Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA, go Kings!
Tark's Pizza in Galveston is so proud of this community. The loyal patrons we see day after day. The hard-working students who put in so much effort to achieve their goals. The parents who help to make it all possible. Tark's Pizza just wants to say thanks so much for all you've given us through the years. Wishing the Lewis Cass Kings much success in their game. Tark's Pizza, US 35 Galveston. Proud to be your fan.
Straight Cut Tree Service is rooting for the Lewis Cass Kings in the semi-state. Call Tyler DeLon for all your tree service needs. They do it all, from trimming, removal, land clearing, and more. With over 10 years of experience, call Straight Cut Tree Service at 574-727-1998. Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. This is the post-game show. We'll take you back to Grant Davis and Dirk Taco.
59-54, Kings win it here in the morning session. They'll take on Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian. I'll get it in the right order. Tonight at 8 o'clock for the semi-state championship.
Wow. I mean, if we look back at the very beginning of our season.
Oh, golly, Miss Molly.
I don't think anybody in the gym, probably including the boys, would think we would be at this point. But there's just something different about this team right now. And, you know, I've said it every step of the way. The boys have no quit in them right now.
No.
I mean, they are playing to win. For the most part, we put together a full, all 4 quarters of basketball. And that's, you know, I mean, if we would have had one quarter let down like we did last week against, you know, we would have been in trouble today. But I'm happy, but we have one more to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As we get some numbers on this one, as Coach come back here, we'll get him up here in just a second. I mean, I didn't know if I let you know, but we're going pregame till the tip tonight.
Yeah.
Got a lot of segments to get in here. A lot of segments. All right, here we go. Some stats on this one before Coach makes his way up here. Let's do some team numbers first. For Wapahani, they shoot 21 of 45 from the field. For, why do I not see a percentage there? What is that, Dirk? Where's all your amazing math right now? 46%.
46.
46% on the night. They go, here's the difference for them. They go 8 of 15 from the coach has made it up here. I think coach is going to try to come around here, get a little better angle on this whole thing. And so coach is going to get settled in here. Dirk's got his headset twisted around because he's been dancing around all night.
What's up, fellas? What up, fellas?
Here's the first thing. I mean, I had to ask Dirk permission to come back, and I was afraid that I'd be the jinx and we would lose after I came back after missing several games. So I'd like to thank Hayden McLean and a gigantic 3.
Oh, man.
And that's his only bucket of the night. Let's talk about that moment. At that point in the game, we'll talk about a lot of other great stuff here. But at that moment in the game, it seemed like every possession from 6 minutes on was like whoever got that bucket, it seemed like that was a difference maker. Talk about that play, that setup, what you were trying to do there in the last couple minutes.
Well, to be honest, I was just trying to save my timeouts.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have 100% faith in Hayden McLean. He has showed it in this last run that we've had, you know, being able to get through sectional and regional. Hayden McLean has showed it. But, man, what a heck of a shot he did. Tyson Good was just playing basketball today. And I think that's what the biggest thing was. Once you get over that tip, just understand it's just basketball. And, man, Luke drew a lot of attention. LJ had a heck of a game. Man, is he I can't talk about these guys enough. And I tell you what, if you didn't notice late in that game, I had those 4 seniors and that junior on, and I said, you know what? If we're going down with those older kids. You know, I thought Trey did some good things in the game, got some nice steals early to get us going. But you know what? Those seniors, man, those Kings never die.
I think we talked about it where we were at middle of the season. Are we that same team we were last year? You just kind of got that feel. You're like, we're going to beat the teams we're supposed to. The really good ones, you know, we're going to make it look halfway decent. Might steal one here or there. And then this second half of the season, this Kings team has really taken off. And it's those guys that you mentioned right there. Oh. That's the difference in it. And we said this way, you're a tough coach. You're not the new age coach. I don't think that's I'm going to hug you back into line. You're going to get into their rear ends. And I said it took buy-in, and I've just felt like this last, I don't know what we won, 8, 9 in a row, that the buy-in has just been, let's do what coach has said, and we're going to pull it off, and this is the result.
Well, you know, and I appreciate that, and I don't want to take much credit for it. I mean, I want to give the credit to the guys. I mean, they, you know, I'm thankful for the Cass community.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because they're letting me coach my way. They're letting me do what I can do, and they're letting me continue to keep my passion and my energy and my emotion. And these kids are responding. I mean, every kid responds a little bit different to you, but these kids are responding to, you know, I kind of like if you call me a little bit of old school.
Yeah.
Because I want to be that way. And most of the listeners right now are going, man, I remember when I used to get my butt ripped. And you know what? It ain't about just butt rippings. Man, I love these kids. I mean, I truly do. And I told their mothers the other night when we had a chance to sit down with mom and son, I love these kids. I might not love them as much as mine, but man, when you spend this much time with kids and kids are willing to, you know, blood, sweat, and tears for you, man, you'll take a bullet for them. And I'm just, let me not be remiss. Let me give all the glory where it's due. You know, thank God for putting all these kids together at the same time. Thank God for putting me in this position to be able to work with these incredible kids and coaches. Blessings to him. I mean, I know that might sound like a cliche, but it's true, man. The plan he had for us all to be together in this spot right here in the Berry Bowl, doing what we did. So we're going to have a very little celebration right now. We got to be happy.
Oh, my gosh,
and we'll start preparing for game 2.
Let's talk about the start of this game. 6-0 immediately. You fall down, and this is where I say the team is different because it's nerves. I mean, you're going to have nerves in these sort of games. Boom, you come back, Tyson Good hits a three-pointer for you, and all of a sudden, if that shot doesn't go, you know, who knows which way the game goes. But, boy, it just seemed like a calming effect, and Dirk said, you got the one bucket, now everything's settled down, and then it was just toe-to-toe with them then the rest of the way. But that start, that shows me the difference in this team.
So, hey, I think we're going to call Tyson Good the nerve buster.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, he was clutch here tonight for sure for you.
I would laugh a little bit, and some of you would too, because there's times he makes me nervous. So I don't know if he's a nerve buster or what he is, but man, I'm proud of him, man. He is, I mean, him and Luke and every single one of them, they're just stepping up and they just said, you know, we don't want to be done. So we'll celebrate a little bit. I'm so thankful you guys were here. You know, I guess it doesn't matter who sits right next to Dirk as long as Dirk's here.
Yeah, that's right. He's really the anchor. I knew that all along. That's for sure. But, Coach, I'll let you get out of here for this quick turnaround. Congratulations. We will talk with you tonight. A fantastic win here today.
Thanks so much, gentlemen. Go Kings.
All right, we'll get Dirk back in here. Actually, let's go ahead and take our final timeout, and then we'll come back, talk a little bit about this game, and then we'll get out of here. Kings win it 59-54. They'll play later tonight here at 8 o'clock as a 5:45 pregame. We will come on the air here this evening. We'll take our final timeout, come back, get some numbers on this one, wrap things up. Kings win it 59-54. We'll be back right after this.
Stay connected with Broadway Broadband Fiber to Home. Community owned and community driven. We cover over 200 miles of fiber and growing. Broadway Broadband, serving Miami, Cass, and Carroll counties. Powered by Miami Cass REMC. Learn more at BroadwayBroadband.net.
At Community State Bank, we offer a variety of deposit accounts to fit your needs. Our services include free debit cards, online and mobile banking, and bill pay. Contact any one of our offices and ask to speak to one of our deposit account specialists. Community State Bank with locations in Royal Center, 12 Mile, Kiwanis, and Walton. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
BNS Excavating does dirty jobs of all kinds, like septic system work, bulldozing, opening ditches, driveway installation, grading, and tile repair. BNS Excavating is insured for both commercial and residential work. Call 574-721-7745. That's 574-721-7745.
Coca-Cola of Kokomo is the distributor of all refreshing Coca-Cola products in the Diamond Marketplace. Logansport, Kokomo, Peru, and Rochester. Enjoy a refreshing Coca-Cola.
Logansport Savings Bank is a proud supporter of our community and local sports. Logansport Savings Bank recognizes the importance that sports play in the development of young student athletes that become the leaders of tomorrow. Logansport Savings Bank is leading the way. 574-722-3855 or online at logansportsavings.com.
Homestead Realty Group in Logansport is proud to sponsor the Lewis Cass King student athletes, families, fans, and community. Trust the Homestead Realty Group to take the stress out of home buying and the selling process. Give them a call today at 765-202-0157 or stop by 1800 East Broadway in Logansport, serving the entire listening area and beyond. Homestead Realty Group, where dreams happen, one home at a time. Go Kings! Here we are to the post-game show. Lewis Cass Kings basketball on 102.3 The River. Stay tuned for our Coca-Cola Player of the Game announcements. Back to the gym with Grant and Dirk.
59-54. Kings with the win here today, and they will play.
I wish you'd figure out how to say their name.
I need it just written in front. Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian.
Yep.
What are they? What's their nickname? Braves? No. Yeah, Braves. What are they? I didn't even get to that.
Black Cougar.
I'm even prepared for the next game.
Black Hawk, Hawks, Christian, Fort Wayne.
Too many names. I don't even know what they were. Who cares? 59-54. Kings with the win. Let's go through some numbers on this one again, especially since I have stats.
Okay.
All right, for the Kings, they shoot 21 of 39 from the field for 54%. 9 of 17 from three-point land. There's no way we've had 9 threes in a game this year.
I don't remember.
Free throw line, we go 8 of 11 from the line for 72%. Again, the Kings have 26 rebounds and 8 turnovers. For the Raiders, they go 21 of 45 from the field for 47%. 4 of 17 from three-point line, just 23%. Here's the difference in this one for the Kings. They're the Braves. They're the Braves. I appreciate that from Matt back at the station. They go 8 of 15 at the free throw line, Dirk, and I was going to mention that. The fourth quarter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 free throws, 3 of them made. They had 2 double bonus free throws, missed all 4 of them, and who knows what happens if any of those go in. But again, the Kings win it tonight, 59-54. Dirk, give us this afternoon's Coca-Cola Player of the Game.
Obviously, tonight we have to go with Mr. Tyson Good. I mean, he just kept us in the game the whole, every quarter.
Yeah.
He was huge when we needed him. He did a lot, that aren't on the stats, playing defense, rebounding, but the points scored, what he hit, how many threes? 5?
All right, yep. So Tyson Good goes 6 of 15 from the field, 5 of 9 from the line, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 22 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists for Tyson tonight.
Unreal. And again, I can see it on his face. He does not want to be done playing basketball, and it's fun to watch.
Here's your individual scoring for the Raiders. They were led by Nathan Nelson. He finishes the night with 23 points. Aiden Franks with 15 points. 3 points from Nate Luce. 2 points from Nick Cook. 9 points from Isaac Andrews, and 2 points from Camden Bell. For the Kings, they were led by Tyson Good with 22. L.J. Hillis, 18 points. He shoots 7 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from the line, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, again, for his 18 points tonight. Luke Chambers finishes the night with 10 points. He pulled down 8 rebounds on the night, and there's none bigger than the missed three-pointer at the end of the game to give him not another opportunity. 3 from Hayden McLean, 2 from Trey Johnson, and 4 from Keaton Llewellyn here tonight, as again the Kings win at 59-54. I love the set play to L.J. Hillis for a three-pointer. We didn't mention that play there's just so many plays in there that, boy, Kings, as you mentioned, timely shots definitely down in that fourth quarter.
But we're going to need some more tonight because we're playing at a whole different caliber team tonight. And, I mean, I'm not saying anything. I mean, right now the Kings are on a roll.
Yep.
We're going to have to do things a little different tonight to be competitive. It's going to be a tough one.
I've just never seen 2 teams at the 2A level that physical and that athletic that the 2 teams we saw this morning. I mean, unbelievable.
I mean, hopefully playing the Westfields, the Kokomos, the Marquette Catholic will have us prepared for this game that we're gonna face tonight, because it's going to be a tough one. But the way the Kings are playing right now, with the amount of fight, who knows what can happen?
Absolutely. The only way you win is you got to be in it, right?
That's right, and here we are.
Kings win 59-54. You know me on good people, Dirk. Matt back at the station helping us out. Jumps in here on the weekend. I know he's helped you out a couple times.
Yep.
I mean, I love our board ops, but when he's in behind the driver's seat, I mean, I have really zero fear that anything's going to go wrong, and if it does, he bails me out. So thank you back there. I appreciate you taking the time to do it. And as I mentioned, good human, Dirk. You know, I love it. I love the stories of good humans. He's one of them. So thank you back here at the station. Great job as always. That's going to do it, but it's only going to do it for a few hours. We'll be back on the air 7:45 tonight for the pregame show. We will get set for Kings basketball and the semi-state championship game as the Kings take on Fort Wayne Blackhawk Christian Braves tonight at 8 p.m. Again, that's going to do it. Kings win it 59-54 for Dirk Taco. I'm Grant Davis. Good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to the Lewis Cass Kings in the IHSAA Semi-State Basketball Tournament. Presented by the Mike Anderson Auto Group, Logansport Memorial Hospital Sports Medicine, the Johnson Agency, Coca-Cola, North Central Outdoor Power, Tark's Pizza, Community State Bank, B&S Excavating, Logansport Savings Bank, Homestead Realty Group, Straight Cut Tree Service, and Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Let's go back to the music on Classic Hits 102.3 The River, WLHM Logansport. Get worry-free maintenance for your peace of mind at Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Logansport during the Jeep Celebration event. Get the most valuable customer care program in America, Jeep Wave, for free. Also during the Jeep Celebration event, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1. Go to Mike Anderson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Logansport for the best selection and the best deals now. Select vehicles qualify for free Jeep Wave program. See dealer for full details.
Learn more about your community from Talk of the Town, weekday mornings at 9 a.m. on WSAL.
We have Jeff Stride, Scott Jewell from Church of Christ in Logansport.
Last year we had Aaron Davis come in, big name brotherhood, part of our brotherhood, had about 750 people that were part of, that came to that revival over the 2 nights and the worship on Sunday morning. And we're looking for that big a crowd this time around as well, because we have a man named Jeff Fall from Mooresville, Indiana.
I had a guy that when I lived in St. Louis that had come to our church and things, and it was always dark, always ornery looking, and he disappeared for a while, and one day he showed up on my front porch. He had finally figured things out. Things had clicked. Until he called out my name, I didn't know who he